There's this young lady that, is at admitted 304, and she is, online celebrating about her being able to buy a Mercedes-Benz truck and among other things. Go ahead, check that out.
I'm so glad I'm a 304 because if I wasn't a 304, I would not be driving no Benz like this. I would not be riding like that. I would not have 2 phones, the newest phones out here. Like, being a 304 got me so far. Like, I ain't had to work no 9 to 5 for my Benz. I don't got to do all that extra stuff to be riding for it. And most of y'all on here not even riding how I'm riding. Y'all riding in stuff like Hyundais and Nissans and Kias. I ride in foreign, baby, all Benz truck. Like, what? And I ain't have to work top tier or top dollar for this. Like, and I got a new Benz coming up real soon. Like just look at me. Like, I'm a pretty 304 riding Benz.
That is so sad because she really thinks she's successful because she has a vehicle, which the moment you drive it off the lot, greatly depreciates. If you don't believe me, go look at whatever vehicle you want to buy that's right now, that's a 2025. Then go to the used section of that same dealership and see if you can find that same car. Let's say it could be a year, 2 years old, right? And it has some miles on it. Look at the price of what it is brand new and look at what the price is when it's considered used with some miles on it. Let's say if it got 20,000 miles, 30,000 miles. That's not really a lot of miles on a car. It's just, you just really kind of broke it in at 30, right? Look at the price. Big price difference. It doesn't stay the same. Number 2, she didn't buy it cash. She financed it. Okay, so she's paying payments. They can pick that car up if she missed about 3 payments. Okay, that's number 1. You say you got 2 cell phones. I guess what, you got a personal phone and your 304 phone? I mean, cell phones, you getting that it's not really impressive, ma'am. You're sitting up here also admitting to crime. That's another thing. You're telling Pete, because later in the video, I didn't want to just bore y'all the rest of that video, but later in the video, she's telling, women to get at her and call her if they interested in that kind of lifestyle. Well, here's the thing. Law enforcement is online all the time. And law enforcement, they have female police officers that will call you and get all the game from you and meet up with you and then arrest you. These new criminals, because that's considered being a criminal. 304 is a criminal. It's a criminal. Just like you look at Pookie and Ray Ray as a criminal, that's a criminal talking, right? It's not legal what they're doing. Now, I know there's debates about it, where this should be legal, it should not be legal, whatever. Well, as of right now, it's illegal. Okay? So you have a criminal on here advocating criminality. So I wouldn't feel bad if the police come pick her up. Not at all. But what I'm not liking, and it's just a promotion of it, especially on TikTok, the glorification of that, and trying to influence other young women who's impressionable to think that's something to do. I mean, why she ain't telling the stories about how women are unalived by freaking psychos who target women like that? Why aren't she talking about the women that are beaten by the peas? Why is she not talking about that? She's not talking about how some of the women get into drug use because they can't even just live with themselves, the things they've done, and they have to stay drugged up. She's not talking about that, right? And it's not that she's just gonna ride off into the sunset and live this great, glorious life. That just don't really happen for them. If they get some sort of simp that knows they pass and cool with it, maybe the only kind of simp they can get probably is a customer. Because maybe one of the customers a marrier. I've heard that happening too. But I just don't like the promotion of that kind of criminality to young women. Because, like I said, just like even the out here, y'all know the website where they all showing themselves on for money. I mean, you think, okay, let's say you get a popular page. You think those videos going away? If you putting it on the internet, it can be there forever. Okay. and you can't get rid of it. You can call a website and say, hey, I took my page down, but I'm still seeing the videos. They can use your videos for promotion. That's in the terms of service of most of these websites. But don't be a 304. There's women that got a Benz truck that went to school, made a business of themselves, got a good career, and they bought it, and they didn't have to give their body to nobody. They have to do any of that. They got women every day that got 2 phones, and it's not out here being a 304. So no, you can have what she's having without letting some man bounce up and down on you for a couple of dollars. Well, you got to have some dignity and self-respect. That's just that simple.